today. Hi preschoolers. I've heard some funny noises coming from the story box today. I don't know what is going on. Shall we have a look? Goodness me, are you okay? What's going on? The pig says, your story box is a squash and a squeeze. He says, won't you help me, please? Have you come from the little old lady's house? And now you've got stuck in our story box too. Goodness me. Let me try and help you. Oh, what a squash and a squeeze. Oh, would you like to listen to the story? You would. A squash and a squeeze. A squash and a squeeze. If you know this story, you could help me by joining in. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Take in your hen, said the wise old man. Take in my hen? What a curious plan. Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the room, knocking over the jug. The little old lady cried, what shall I do? It was pokey for one, now it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Take in your goat, said the wise old man. Take in my goat? What a curious plan. Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. The little old lady cried, glory be, it was tiny for two, now it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Take in your pig, said the wise old man. Take in my pig? What a curious plan. So she took in a pig who kept chasing the hen and raided the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, stop, I implore. It was titchy for three, now it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Take in your cow, said the wise old man. Take in my cow? What a curious plan. Well, the cow took one look and charged straight for the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for 4, now it's weeny for 5. I'm tearing my hair out, I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man. "But then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window and out flew the hen. "That's better. At least I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house. It's enormous now." "Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for 5. It's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house." And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. The end. So the wise old man helped the little old lady because at the beginning of the story she thought her house was tiny and a squash and a squeeze, and he said, "Bring all the animals in." And then it felt even smaller, and when she got all the animals out it felt really big. That was a very clever wise old man. Thank you, boys and girls. See you next time for another story. Bye.